Welcome back to day 9. Now sit straight with your feet on the ground and feel your body supported. Feel the quiet strength that you have by simply being here. This is not accidental. This is not coincidental. It's your commitment, right? So center yourself, take a deep breath. And today is not about doing more, okay? Today is about protecting what matters. So, here is a guiding truth by one great guy called John C. Maxwell. He says, learn to say no to the good so that you can say yes to the great. Now, why do I say that? Most of us don't fail because we say yes to bad things, okay? We fail because we say yes to many good and acceptable and reasonable things which may or may not be relevant for our journey in life. So if you have a goal, there are actions which take you towards your goal. I would call them high payoff activities. And there are actions which take us away or take our energy away from our goals. I call them low payoff activities. So it's better to get rid of those so that you can access the great which you're aiming for. Whatever we are aiming for is great, isn't it? So instead of saying yes to so many things, they may be good, but they may not be useful for us at this moment for our journey. So one conscious no today creates space for 10 aligned yeses for tomorrow. You know, the tomorrow that you're going to create. So every day, as you know, we leak energy in small, invisible ways. We are not even aware that we are losing it. Yeah? So say yes to scrolling, no to the rest. So when you say yes to urgency, you are saying no to intention, na? And your intention is more important, isn't it? So what's your intention to fulfill your vision? What's your intention to reach your goal? So when you say yes to urgencies, and have you noticed that these urgencies pop up all the time? Every time the phone rings, you feel like picking it up, isn't it? Your mind treats it as very urgent. May not be. And you pick up the phone and you find, sir, you've got a pre-approved loan, blah, blah, blah. When we say yes to comfort, we are saying no to growth. So when we say yes to always trying to please people, we are saying no to peace, which we crave for, isn't it? So every mindless yes that you say, let me repeat that. Every mindless yes that you say has a very big cost. And the price that we are paying is with our time, our focus, and our emotional bandwidth also. So, look, we say yes because we remember all the times when people said no to us, right? We always felt that we were being rejected if somebody said no. But saying no is actually not rejection. Consider that. You're not really rejecting anyone. It is just self-respect. Okay, look here, I value my time. I value my energy and I cannot say yes to everything. So saying no does not have to be rude. So it's not selfish. It is very, very strategic. Because you don't want to lose sight of your own purpose. You don't want to get deviated from where you want to go. So, we had a session on setting boundaries, if you remember. Boundaries are not walls. They are filters. I think we have a choice to decide what enters our mind, isn't it? So these boundaries will decide what enters our mind. They will decide what is consuming our energy, and it will decide what is shaping our future. So our energy, your energy is sacred. Our energy is sacred. It is like gold. It is not children, it's not loose change. So let's reflect a little bit and forget about whatever you've done in the past or not. Look today, look yesterday. Where are you leaking your energy and power? So kindly close your eyes for a moment. Scan your life without any judgment. And very quietly ask a few questions to yourself. And the questions are, where do I say yes out of habit? Like some people even have a habit of, you tell them anything, they're listening or not listening, they'll say yes, 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 yes. Once I remember I was talking to somebody in a big company and, they asked me, what do you do? And I was explaining it. And even as I'm speaking, they're just going on saying yes, 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 yes. So I stopped speaking and they're still saying yes, 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 yes. I said, what yes, yes? That is called saying yes, yes out of habit. So ask yourself, where do I say yes out of habit? Where do I say yes out of fear? We say yes because we are afraid to say no. Like, somebody, elders used to say, will you do this? Yes, Papa. Where do I say yes just to avoid discomfort? Because I don't feel comfortable saying no, so I'm saying yes. I think you might be doing this in a conversation. You may be doing this in a daily routine or when somebody requests you something. Corporate, when I coach people, a lot of times they tell me, sir, people come and make so many demands. I'm not able to plan my time because suddenly somebody says, you do this now, and I'm not able to say no to them. And later on, I find out it was not urgent. They just came and I was a convenient guy, so they dumped it on me. Another guy said, sir, somebody calls me up from somewhere and said, listen, can you send me this information? And I'm thinking I sent it to you yesterday. But I dare not tell him that. So I say yes. Yeah? So conversation, a routine, a request. This might be a pattern in your life. So look, you don't have to fix everything today. Huh? You will get overwhelmed. So micro wins, remember? Tiny changes. So one leak closed is one power source restored to you, recovering your power. Yeah. So let's do one small exercise. I call it choosing your no. Very, very practical part of the session today. So open your awareness to the day ahead, the day that you're going to live into. Scan your calendar, scan your phone habits, scan your inner commitments. Pick up one thing that drains you. Pick up one thing that distracts you. Pick up one thing that is not aligned with your day 365 vision. So you have a plan for what will happen at the end of 365 days. So anything that takes you away from that. Now it could be something like a late night meeting. It could be just mindlessly scrolling your phone. Or maybe just eating junk food. Maybe it is gossiping. And like some people, over-explaining yourself. Oh, they'll keep on explaining. And I'm saying, listen, I got it. But they go on. What's happening to their energy? Also another one, saying yes when your body is saying no. So identify all those yeses that you're saying automatically. Now, you will make a few statements. Loudly, clearly, authoritatively. Today, I say no to so and so. And so that I can say yes to such and such. Today I say no to ... so that I can say yes to dash dash dash. Now do it again one more time. Not like a complaint, but as a wow. Today I say no to such and such so that I can say why or yes to such and such. So your body will respond appropriately. You will feel something happening in your body the moment you do that. Okay, so there is a way we have been framing no so far. Remember the session on reframing that we did? The way we have framed it? We have made a lot of old stories about what happens when you say no. So no does not mean that I'm rude. No does not mean that I'm difficult. No does not mean that I'm disappointing someone. So let me tell you this again. No does not mean that I'm a bad person or I'm a rude person. No does not mean that I'm a difficult person and I'm not understanding them. No does not mean that I'm disappointing someone. It simply means I am aligned, I am intentional, and I'm available for something that is very, very, really, truly important for them. And then when it is important, you make a conscious choice, not unconsciously just saying yes to everything. So when you don't choose consciously, and by the way, we do that a lot, we don't choose consciously, then what happens? Life chooses you, it pushes you around. So boundaries are not about controlling other people. They are all about leading yourself, being the leader, the true leader. And remember one thing, guys, all leaders and future leaders, leadership always begins within. Now, let's do some affirmations. Repeat with me. My no is holy, it is sacred. My yes to anyone is earned. I protect my peace. I honor my energy. I choose alignment over approval. And I own my day. And take a deep breath and release it and set it. And see what is going to change now. Now notice the quiet strength that you feel. And that is what self-trust feels like. That is what inner authority sounds like. Now small boundaries practiced every day will become unshakable confidence over time. You just need to live like that. You don't have to go telling people, from today I'm going to say no. You don't have to do that. You just be like that. And say no when you have to, when you choose to. And say yes only when you choose to. So definitely, just to reinforce it, every time you say no, you write down in your journal or in the group, no said. And also write down what is your exact no for today. You've been saying yes to it, but today you're going to say no to it. And be ready for tomorrow morning session. I'll see you tomorrow morning for another useful session, another step forward in the direction of your dreams.